What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and Hogwarts Legacy, the reviews are starting to trickle out little by little, and this thing is getting damn near a standing ovation as far as the game is concerned. It seems like most everybody loves this game. I'm excited for that because I'll definitely been wanting to play this game for a long time. I'm intrigued by it. I'm excited about it. Already got my order in. Can't wait to start playing it. And the crazy thing is, it seems like despite the nonsense, once again, like Harry Potter is proven to be like Teflon, right? I don't know if you guys remember, but like Harry Potter controversy has always been a thing from the time the books came out, right? Like it was usually like these religious organizations that had like some kind of problem with witchcraft, crying about witchcraft in a fictional story. Like, okay, we understand witches are fictional. What are you tripping for? Oh, they're worshiping this or that or whatever. It's like, okay, whatever, And it seems like there's always been some kind of controversy around the books, around the stories, but nevertheless, Harry Potter is still standing strong after all of these years. Let's go ahead and check out some reviews. All right, and you can see right there a nice little shiny 85. That's actually a very, very good score based on 49 critic reviews. The summary says, Live the Unwritten. Hogwarts Legacy is an immersive open world action RPG set in the world first introduced in the Harry Potter books. Now you can take control of the action, be at the center of your own adventure, so on and so forth. And here's like some of the reviews right here. It's got a 100. Hogwarts Legacy lives up to fans' expectations. It gives us an immersive experience with its vast map full of riddles and mysteries to find. The innovative challenges and fun combat makes the world even livelier with activities in every corner. Magic has never felt more real. The next one, Hogwarts Legacy is a compelling fantasy RPG packed with stunning scenery, memorable characters, and fantastic combat. Not only is it a brilliant love letter to the fans of the Wizarding World, it excels as a game in its own right, so even non-Potter fans will find themselves immersed in the great story and the characters. Yeah, that was kind of the funniest thing about it, right? Is that like people who didn't even care about Harry Potter ended up buying the game based on all the controversy that was coming out, right? Like everybody was complaining about the game and all of the comments by J.K. Rowling and saying you got to cancel this game. We're canceling this. If you buy this game, you're a transphobe and all of that nonsense. And that just made people want to go out and run out and buy it. Okay. It's like it had the absolute opposite effect of whatever it was that they were planning. And so, yeah, they sold absolutely more copies based on all of that nonsense outrage. J.K. Rowling, the person that they hate, she's laughing her ass all the way to the bank. This franchise is untouchable, okay? This franchise is absolutely untouchable. It's the most uncancelable thing out there, all right? And why? Because it's good. It's good, okay? The Harry Potter stories appeal to the kid in you. That's why it got such a big fan base to begin with. But not only that, like the rhetoric behind this stuff, like I said earlier, it's steeped in extremes, right? Either religious extremes or super hard ideological extremes, whichever way you want to look at it. It's all about these extremes, and most people don't live on the extremes. Most people live right in the middle, and all they care about is, hey, am I having a good time with my entertainment product for tonight? All right, I'm gonna go read a book, I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna play a video game. Is it fun? Is it cool? Harry Potter has always checked all of those boxes, okay? And so it works on those levels. And the crazy thing about this is this stuff happens in popular media all the time where you got some kind of extreme group that wants to latch itself on to something popular and condemn it in order to get their message out, right? In order to get their message out. But like I said, most people live in the middle, all right? And they don't like being controlled, especially here in America where we're about freedom, okay? They're like, bro, you ain't the boss of me. I'm going to play what I want to play. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? That's why you got to understand the power of the mob. This power that the mob thinks they have, it's not all of that. It really isn't. So with creatives, like people that are afraid to speak and say what it is that they want to speak and say because they're afraid that they're going to get canceled and all of their creative work is just going to go up in smoke. Look, all you got to do is be good, okay? J.K. Rowling is proven, hey, be good, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And this actually goes for anybody anywhere in the world, okay? If you are good at what you do and you have real talent and skill and you are good at what you do, these cats have no power. Okay, they have no power over you because there will always be people that want what you have to offer. So just be good. And now we have the Hogwarts Legacy review on IGN in almost every way. This is the Harry Potter RPG I've always wanted to play. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about because that's what I want. I always wanted like a Harry Potter game. Like, look at this thing. This is like a little Like, check this out right here, man. This is like a little bit of a preview or whatever. I mean, look at this. This looks awesome. This looks amazing, right? You're out here battling spiders, man. Look at this guy. This is so cool. Spiders on fire. This is awesome. I love this. Okay? Again, this is what people have been waiting on. And you're going to tell them, oh, no, you can't play this. You're a transphobe if you play this. That's what I like. I like stuff that appeals to what I enjoy. But then you come to this IGN article and then look at this. Ah, they got the disclaimer, right? They got the disclaimer in the article, right? Here comes the virtue signaling crap. This is the stuff that kind of pisses me off, right? And the reality is that IGN doesn't even care, okay? They don't care about this stuff. They care about making sure they virtue signal to you so that you don't go out and try to cancel them. Now, the elephant in the room with Hogwarts Legacy is Harry Potter's creator J.K. Rowling, whose comments about transgender people in recent years left a sour taste in the mouths of many current and former Potter fans, both at IGN and the world at large. All of this stuff right here is just utter nonsense, okay? These people have never really dug deep into the actual terminology and the words that J.K. Rowling has used when they're talking about this particular issue. They don't know and they don't care, all right? This woman has come out many, many times and said the absolute opposite of this, but it doesn't matter. Even if she was to disagree and say, you know, I have a different opinion than you guys have in regards to this stuff, even with that, there's no reason in the world for all of this hoopla to come out about this. Like, all of this stuff you see right here, this is what we call virtue signaling in the business, okay? This is IGN's way of saying, you know, I'm an ally. You know, I'm an ally, or we are allies to your cause, right? And let's talk about that. Like, this idea of not being an ally because you simply won't condemn this video game is like absolutely absurd. Where did this idea come from that you have to be some sort of an ally to every single cause and that we're going to cancel you and shame you if you're not an ally and you run off and play this game? And speaking of this, like this game, that game, I saw this thing. Have they streamed that Wizard game? You see how far this is going? Okay? You see how far stupidity cancel culture is going? This is stupid. They literally want to bully you into becoming an ally. You will become an ally. But the problem is that you're just using bully tactics. Okay? Like, they don't understand it. They don't see it. But you're just trying to force people to think the way you want them to think. Okay? You're not letting it be like up to them. These are bully tactics. Okay? This is what bullies do. All right? They make you do what they want you to do. All right? And if you don't show these outward signs of loyalty to them, you will be punished and canceled. Like, think about the insanity of that. Like you're gonna have to go one day and prove your fealty to the high table of wokeness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be like John Wick. They're gonna like cut your finger off. Here, my finger. Okay, now will you just leave me alone? You don't have to do it. I just tell these fools to shut up. Man, I'm not doing it. I'm shutting it. Stop. Okay? Like, why would you even want to bully people into your beliefs? Think about that for a minute. Why would you want that? Wouldn't you want to just rock with people that are actually about whatever it is you're about? Like, these are the people that are my real allies, and all of these other cats that ain't want to do it, all right, they on their own thing. But why wouldn't you want actual allies that are real allies and not people just afraid to get canceled? I mean, that's what I don't get about this. That shit is fake and phony. Like, why would you want someone on your team that's only on your team because they're afraid to get canceled? Why would you want that? This person's not really down for your cause. They're just afraid that if they don't rock with what you're talking about, you're going to cancel them. You're going to shame them. They're going to lose their job. There's going to be some consequence against them that has really nothing to do with the thing that you're talking about. They're not really on your side. They're just afraid of you. Okay? Like, why would you even want that to be a part of what you're doing? Like, what happens when that same person who you thought was an ally, you actually run into something and ask them to cancel something that they actually care about, right? They're going to say no. Right? They're going to say no. Like, maybe Harry Potter is just, it's something I can take it or leave it. You know, I'm not really tripping off of this thing. All right? But let's say you run into a sports fan, for instance, and they say, hey, man, we canceling the NFL right now. Nobody's watching the NFL, or nobody's watching baseball, or nobody's watching soccer, or whatever. What happens when you run into that cat? And they be like, what? Shut up, man. Get out of here, bro. Nah. And all that shows is they were never your ally to begin with, okay? That's the truth. You just asked them to cancel something they don't care about. And they were, all right, sure, whatever, as long as you leave me the hell alone. And then guess what? That person could act big and tall. Yeah, I canceled this, but you really never cared about it to begin with. All right? All you were doing is faking and fronting and virtue signaling. That's all it was. This stuff that's on Twitter is just absolutely mind-boggling. It just shows that people are stupid in this day and age. And what's more, and this was something that I was talking to my son about earlier, it's people never take the time to actually think about what these franchises might mean to somebody else, right? What, like, Harry Potter might actually mean something to somebody in a deeper way than just like some entertainment, okay? This might be the thing that helped them get through like a bad period of time in their life, and it's very, very important to them, right? That's why I'll never tell you not to enjoy something that you really care about, because, enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it, right? I might not like it. I might clown the shit out of it, okay? But I'm never going to tell you you can't enjoy it. Okay? Or you can't get down with that. That might have been the thing that carried you through like the roughest moment in your life. And man, I just had my Harry Potter books and I had all of this and that got me through this thing. And then some jackass is coming along. Oh, you got to cancel. No, you can't play the game. Man, get out of here, dude. Come on. You cannot speak about tolerance, in my opinion, and then get angry and cancel folks because they want to play a video game. Okay? You sound like a complete idiot. Okay? That's just my opinion. I mean, these guys seriously have to grow up, because you're not making anybody care more about your cause. You're just participating in online bullying, right? Which is ironic because it happens to be the very thing you always cry about on Twitter. Anyway, folks, what do you think about this situation, man? Harry Potter survives everything, man. It's Teflon Don, okay? Teflon Harry. You can't cancel this thing, okay? No matter what you want to say, people are still rocking with Harry Potter after all of these years. Go ahead, drop down, give me your thoughts and your opinions in the comments below. And thanks for watching. See you next time.